Hey guys, it's Shannon. Okay, so I'm kind of getting down to the end of the videos of my New York City haul type videos, and so I've already shown you the bulk of the makeup and beauty products, and I've already shown you a lot of the accessories and clothing, and kind of giving you a lot of the story behind what we did while I was on the trip. So today I want to show you kind of the fun sort of incidentals. I want to show you some of the souvenirs that I picked up, and also a couple of the gifts that my, I want to call her a roommate, but the girl that I shared the hotel room with, she is the regional winner of the West. She brought a couple of little goodies from her area, which was fun, and so I'm going to show you those. And just kind of the wrap up of a lot of the things. I do still have a few more videos to come to kind of really wrap up the series of my New York videos. I'm going to do some swatches of beauty products that have been requested that I showed you guys in a previous video, and a couple other things that I have sort of up my sleeve. So those are still to come, so stay tuned for those. But now I'm going to kind of show you just sort of the fun things that I picked up, and some makeup goodies that I picked up from places that I don't really have easy access to here unless I order them online. Okay, so the first thing that I want to show you are the goodies that my co-makeup maven had brought for me with a cute little note, and she just had these sitting on my bed when I got there. She's from Arizona. She's from the Phoenix area, so she brought me a few things that are kind of made in that area. So the first one is this prickly pear cactus jelly, which I believe the brand is Cahill, I guess is how you say it, which I thought was fun. You know, it's made from the prickly pear cactus. And she also brought me this prickly pear popcorn to try, and I'm like dying to try it. I've been saving it because I wanted to show you guys, so it's not going to last very long once I am done with these videos. So that was really fun, and thank you again to her if she's watching for that. We had, you know, free time. Once we were done with all of our training sessions and things, we were kind of free in the evenings to go do what we wanted, and we were on our own, you know, for dinner. And so I really took a lot of advantage to really explore Times Square and kind of, you know, as many blocks around it as I could in, you know, the short amount of time that we really had to do that in the evenings. And so, you know, I really got to do a lot of walking around and, you know, kind of shopping and, you know, taking pictures of all the fun, you know, big billboards and things that are down in the Times Square area, and just all that kind of thing. But there's some good shopping that is down there. There's a lot of souvenir style shopping, but then there are some, you know, stores down there that us beauty makeup mavens really get excited about. And so a few of those that I went to include MAC and Inglot. So I just picked up 2 lipsticks, and these are not exciting. These are lipsticks that you guys have seen, you know, everywhere. The first one is the MAC Cream Sheen lipstick in Cream Cup, and then the MAC Satin lipstick in Snob. And so I will show you guys these, even though I know you've seen them. This is Cream Cup, if you haven't seen it a million times. And, you know, it's just a basic color. You know, I have this color in 9 million other brands too, but it is a good, you know, kind of classic standby for MAC. And so I picked that one up. And then this one is Snob. You guys have seen this one too. And this is just a nice pale, sort of a baby pink, but it's like a muted baby pink. It looks brighter on camera than it is in real life, in case you haven't ever seen it. It almost has like a rosy salmon-y sort of undertone to it. So that's all I got from MAC. So the other store that I went to is Inglot, and you guys know that really most people can only order from Inglot. And I just picked up a couple blushes because I do really like their blushes. Their eyeshadows are nice too, but really I think their blushes are probably their best products. Everybody talks about their eyeshadows. They don't talk about their blushes that often. I dig the blushes. So I didn't buy a palette. These are part of the Freedom system, you know, where you're supposed to buy the palette and then you put these in the palette. I don't need the palette. This is number 61, which is, it's kind of a deep, it is a deep pink almost has an orangey reddish undertone to it. It's looking kind of more pink on camera than it is, kind of more fuchsia-y pink. It really has a little more of a readiness to it in real life. This is number 48, and this is just a little bit lighter than the last one and a little more, kind of even a little more orange. I don't know if you'll even be able to see the difference between these two on camera. They're very similar, but they are different. This one is definitely a little more orangey. This one is number 51, which is a nice deep corally pink. No, corally peach. Not pink, peach. Almost with an orange base. And this is number 62, which this one is kind of a sort of a hot pink, like a fuchsia pink. More hot pink on camera than what it really is, but it's definitely a nice bright pink color. And that was what I wanted. I mean, these are all, you know, intense colors, and that's what I wanted, because I can get pale pinks and pale peaches from anywhere, from any brand. I wanted something with serious color that has a lot of payoff with a little bit of product, so that's what I went for. And then we did go see a Broadway show, and for any of you who are So You Think You Can Dance fans, there were 2 So You Think You Can Dance alumni in the show, so that was pretty exciting. And I did want to have just a few little takeaways from that, just because I don't know, you don't want to go to something like that and then leave having not gotten anything, you know, to show you'd ever been there. I mean, I have the playbill and that kind of thing, but still. So one of the things was that they did have drinks that you could buy, like, you know, coffee and pop and things, and they served them in these nice travel, you know, style mugs, so that was nice. And then they had this sort of deal where if you spent like a certain amount of money, you got you could get this tote bag for $5. So before I show you the tote bag, I'm going to show you that it's got kind of like regular shoulder straps here, but then it has a long crossbody strap, which I thought was pretty neat. And it just has the Newsies print on the front, and it says extra extra Newsies the musical, so that was cute. And then so I did get that because it was, you know, for $5. I picked up the CD. This is Disney's Newsies the musical, which is the CD. The last night that we were there, when we got back from the Broadway play, you know, of course we didn't want to just, I don't know, go in and be done with being in New York, so we took one more kind of walk around some of Times Square and went to a few more shops. One of the girls hadn't really got to shop for New York souvenir type things yet, and I still wanted to get myself my goofy New York stereotypical souvenir that you would always get. And so we went out and hit some more of the souvenir shops, you know, that we'd already seen a few times. But so we did like one more sweep around of some of those types of places before we really went back to the hotel, because we all had, you know, we had to get up early for flights and things like that. So so I did pick up one of, you know, this. I don't know. I always like to have that one goofy thing from wherever you go. That's like this sort of cheesy, stereotypical souvenir that you would get. So this is a New York shirt that I got for myself, and I don't know if you can tell, but it does have like sparkles on it here where it says New York, and pretty much everywhere where it says New York. And you know, it's got like the Statue of Liberty on it, and it was just cute and fun. So this is my cheesy New York souvenir t-shirt. I didn't take the subway anywhere. I didn't really have a chance to do that. I could have, but didn't really need it for kind of what we did. We pretty much stuck to Times Square. There's enough kind of to see in Times Square that, you know, you could see it all in one day, but we only had little snippets in the evening, so we just kind of stayed there. And we did go through some of the like uptown areas. Obviously, we went to the fancier areas where the headquarters building is, so we got to see some of that on the drive back on the bus. They chartered buses for us to take that trip into the R&D center. So anyway, so that's it as far as my souvenirs go, and I do still have a couple of videos to follow. I have I'm going to do swatches for those of you who requested swatches of the very first video of the beauty products. I think I have a little surprise video for you guys that I think you will enjoy coming up as well. So there are still going to be a few more videos in this series, but we're pretty much wrapping it up. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you have questions about my trip, I mean, there is a lot more that I could tell you guys in detail. So if you have questions, or I could do like a vlog video where I just kind of really talk about the trip and the activities and sort of how it went. So if you want me to do that, where I just sit and talk to you guys and don't show you anything, but just, you know, we could hang out with a cup of coffee, you know, one morning or something and just talk about the trip, then you can comment below and I'll do that as well. But anyway, it was a great trip, and there are a lot of exciting things still to come with relation to the trip, and so I'm very blessed, and I want to thank you guys one more time for voting for me, any of my viewers that voted for me, because you know, I realize that I'm blessed to have this opportunity, and I do appreciate it. And so that's that. Okay, so that's it, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.